Hi everybody, I'm just back with another testimonial. This one goes out to all the dads out there. I know I talk about mums and how much respect I have for them, but this one's going out to the dads today out there who are struggling with addictions, with work, with mental problems, uh, just trying to make ends meet and stuff. And that's probably one of the bigger concerns in the world today is men struggling with, I guess, the basic family and working, making everything work. Right? It's a tough struggle for men. I'm not saying it's not for women, but this one is going out to the men today. So, everything that we learned, everything we done, it's passed down to us through generation, and it's not spoken about. It's not, you better do this way, this is what you should do, you should be drinking every day and everything like that, or doing drugs, or working super long hours and making sure you have enough. No one ever says that. They tell us, have fun, save money for the future, everything like that, and make sure you have a good job and look after your family. And it's sort of all just clumped into one. And that's where, it's a struggle, because I look at my dad, and my dad was, he worked as a cat skinner, and he was gone mostly all winter. We'd see him in the summer for farming season, like we had a hobby farm, self-sufficient hobby farm, I guess it was, and cows, chickens, pigs, horses, big garden we had, and so we were self-sufficient. And then that's how we grew up. But in saying that, there was also the part of the life that I don't really like talking about, or any guy likes talking about, is the party side, the drinking side of my dad that was there, that was taking full effect of his life. So that was a big thing in his life, was drinking and partying, and he liked to do that, and it was not a pretty picture sometimes, we'll put it that way. So I'm just going to say to you guys, growing up, I didn't really have any respect for my dad, for how he was and what he did. And that is not a good way to be for your son, to look up at your dad and say, I don't have any respect for you, don't really care for you. The way you treated us, I don't even consider you a dad or a father. So that's not something that you want to be as a father. So probably he saw that look in our eyes, all of his kids' eyes, when he did something wrong, and it just put him in a deeper hole. And he didn't know how to come out of it, because who knew back then that you could actually look for help for guys, right? And he just kept staying in that hole. And one day when he did finally quit drinking, he came out of that rabbit hole, and all of a sudden his kids still didn't have any respect for him. His kids didn't want to be around him that much. His wife was there, but was she in love with him? So, because that's what my experience was. And then I think it just stayed in that tailspin. So he never really learned to forgive himself for what he did. He learned to forgive people, I guess, for how he was treated. Maybe, I'm not sure, but I can't really say what the forgiveness was for him. But I know for sure he struggled with all that all the time, and he didn't know how to get it out. And sometimes I would see him in a certain state that would take me back and be like, why is he saying this? Why is he acting like this? Because I never seen him feel emotion or show emotion before, but he was trying to come out of it. And I still had nothing for him. Like, I still had no feelings for him. And that's like I said, a terrible thing to say. So, even when he passed away, I still had no feelings for my brother, and I talked about this lots, and that was what it was. And even years past, when he was gone, we still talked about him, and he was just there. We used to say he was just the guy who was there. at home. That was it. There was not, and that's a terrible thing to say about your dad. That is a terrible thing to say about your dad, and it's a hard thing to say. So I'm going to tell you guys right now, you don't know what your dads are going through. You don't know what dads are going through. You don't. And if you're a dad and you're struggling and you don't know what to do, and you resort to drinking or, staying at work late or anything like that, take a look around. Take a quick look around at where you are, and is this where you want to be? Because at the end of the day, the only people that are there for you is your family, your wife, your kids. So that's just my little tidbit on that today. I know I'll be getting back into these more. I just thought I would throw this one out there, and I just want to say thank you for listening, and God bless you.